episode of Fiend's Print. Today is episode 19, Price of Magic. I am your cameraman, Delta Kruger, playing Plato Icing Scale, the Drunken Monk. With us, as always, we have Befik, our GM for today.
Hello.
Shovel playing our wonderful rogue Cracker.
Maybe.
Brett playing... Hold on, why is he on mute? Is he client-side muted and I just forgot to I probably... Hold on a second, folks. I almost had this perfect and then I found a way to fuck it up. Alright, Brett, you can talk to the camera now.
Hi, camera.
He is playing our Lagomorph shifter, Lucas. Then we have Le Void playing Lezu, named Zhao.
Hi.
Okay, there you go. And no extras today. Alright, cool, that's everything. That was a 90% success rate. It's better than it usually is.
Also, you said our game master for now. Do you have any other game masters?
No, I was just flying by the seat of my pants. None of this is scripted, okay? My brain sometimes... Wah.
It's alright. We'll just make you to GM sometime.
Oh god, that'd be a mess and a half. Last time I tried to GM, my panic flaked and nothing ever got done.
Cool. That's a step in the right direction. Alright, also before we start, because I remember that only in the middle of the night, last night, I have adjusted your experience accordingly. Worry not, you don't have to go through the level up right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I saw that,
just
and I
to
thought it looked a bit closer than last time for the main characters, but...
Yeah, so just to clarify, the number you see on your character sheet is currently the correct one. Now, let's see. Who's here is functional enough to tell us how the Legend of the Star Blast have ended?
Hey, don't make the cameraman do it. I'm still... I managed to do the intro and I did it almost perfect. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it, folks. Up since about 5 in the morning and now like... Better than I usually do. But no, I can't fucking recall crap right now. Thanks, ADE. I know the bare minimum of like the last 10 seconds of it, and that's about it. Anybody else want to fill in my shoes?
Brad? Brad?
Alright. So, last time we started up right after we had teleported to the area that the demon was doing the ritual in. Actually, whatever, the Fiend was doing the ritual in. And there was a group of more outside it. And so we charged in and started attacking, and I'm forgetting the name of the... Which one was the metamagic? Or the chaos... Zeran. And Zeran cast a spell on me and a Baylor, and Mikiel and a Baylor, and made Mikiel giant and the Bela tiny, and Michael Dementia had a bit of golfing practice using the Bela as the club and some of the other fiends around as the ball. And then I'm forgetting the one that cast the Sanctify E1.
That would be Penelope, which was the Dragonborn cleric.
Okay, so Penelope then cast I don't know the exact spell, but some Sanctify aura over the area, which caused the demons to flee, the fiends, I should say, because I don't know if they were all demons or devils or whatever, but fiends. And we went down into what I think was like a catacomb or whatever, and we went down the stairs, and there was a little platform with a ritual circle where the big bad Arcana lock that we needed to seal up was, and the area was around the platform was filled with I think it was flowing blood.
Mm-hmm.
And we kicked his butt with only minor assistance from some 2 extra planar creatures from Chaos Magic, and only a tiny bit of attacking our own party when one of us may have been me got mind controlled.
You.
You got like one attack in while mine. Alright, clear.
Just a tiny bit. Oh, and by defeating, we sealed the Arcana Loft theoretically permanently, but and then I think it was Penelope helped make a temple over it to sanctify the grounds and whatnot, something, and other epilogue-y style stuff. Michael started training next generation of fighters in case it was needed again. I don't remember what Zeran or Palmir did as the epilogue things. And I think that's it. Other than what those 2 did, which I cannot remember.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Pioneer. Would you remind us what Zeron did in his epilogue?
Went on to continue practicing magic and establishing a place to teach other creatures magic, especially forest creatures.
Thank you. Shovel?
I'm a shovel.
Will you remind us what Palmir did in his epilogue?
Oh, shit. I don't remember the minute details, but I remember him, like, what, going away, what did I say? Going away to his castle and then just freaking telling the story? Retiring?
Yeah, retiring with the King of Stars in the Feywild. That was pretty much it. And let's see. And as for the scholar, due his loss of memory, he pursued a much simpler life in some distant hut in the middle of the forest. And that was 8. Right, everyone ready to start the game then?
Yeah.
About as ready as I can. I do apologize somehow, either to stream or you guys hear the fan.
Insert SpongeBob clip. I'm ready.
Alright, in that case, we are taking back to the Candlekeep. It always feels like you have been sitting here listening to this story for a whole month, even though it lasted about an hour, really, from your perspective. The joke is it took 4 weeks to get through it. Of real time. Damn, tough crowd. Let's see, where were we? Right. Chilmark, the elderly purple dragonborn, closes the old foliant and leans back into his armchair. Well, and that was their story. I'm sure you yourself can see why that prophecy reminded me of it.
Yeah, it certainly does seem that history is rhyming right now.
Now just eats another cookie.
I didn't ask to be part of some children. Well, not necessarily children's. Okay, look, I don't do a lot of reading. Okay, I do more drinking than reading.
Well, I'm sure it leaves you plenty to think about. As for the second part of our deal, which I should remind you was what to do about the book. Your friend who have been turned into a book. As it would be, I know of one very particular mage whose, let's just say, field of expertise is exactly books, magical and mundane. Sadly, as it would be, he prefers the life of isolation, so the only way to find him is, well, he made himself a nice living place inside one of the cave of the Cloud Peaks. Thousands of the mountains, few days away from here. Let's see which one is it. No, not this combination, this. Yeah. If anyone can help with your particular situation, I'm pretty sure it's him.
Before leave Candlekeep, Zhao must find Zhu? I think that was his name.
No, it was a different letter. Q.
Q?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Zhao must find Q.
Not the name I can particularly recall, so sadly can't help you here. But then again, I was always bad with names. If he is in the Candlekeep, I'm sure you can just ask around.
Well, know where Mage Tower 7 is?
Oh, that should just be a few streets away. Just go, let's see. Is it north, west? Oh wait, there's a compass. Just the west of here. Boop.
Shall think. The little Zoog starts just to leave without saying anything to the others. He just starts wandering off.
While Zhao is talking with him, Lucas would probably because he probably had the outbook open, ready for the story, so that theoretically he could hear too, and just say and as Zhao is asking about that, Lucas would just kind of quietly go to the book. It's like, hopefully that helped drag some memory, but any luck? Just...
As much as the book capable, it remains silent. As you see, no new words appearing on the pages or any other way of it trying to communicate.
Okay. Lucas was okay. I guess not. And then put the book in his bag again and kind of hang back from the rest of the group just a little bit. I'm forgetting the names. Plato and Cracker just following Zhao immediately, or?
Yeah, that seems about right.
At a modest distance. There is an error that Plato is standing by his word that he did not sign up to deal with this situation, so to stay about as much out of it as he can without being separated.
So as the group's kind of getting ready to leave, Lucas will be like, "I'll catch up in a minute," and turn back over to the wizard. It's like, do you know someone I can go to, and how much it would cost to send a message off to my wife?
This won't cost much. We have a very nice postal office. Well, postal. It's just to the east of here. Give me a moment. Shouldn't cost too much.
Thank you. That'll be useful to keep her up to date with, as she is unaware of all of this so far. I hope your nephew recovers well. And then Lucas would say his goodbyes and then going to catch up to the group.
Anyone else have any input before we move on? Fair enough. Then the Dragonborn only wishes you well as you leave his tower.
Oh, Zhao will be back. They're supposed to get them discounts on stuff.
Using them like a membership card.
They said they'd help with that.
Yeah, fair enough. But as you leave it for now, let's see. Some of you keeping distance from Zhao. Do go to your next target. Give me a moment. Whoop. Oop. And now, where did I have him? Oh, did I? I just turned it off from the navigation. Anyway, where we? You approach a quite impressive-looking tower for it. Seemed to be hanging over even some of the towers around it. Greeted with a heavy wooden door in your way. What do you do?
Zhao starts rapping on the door with his staff.
I'm staying out of eyesight of the door directly and just. Oh, nope. I don't see nothing.
Fair enough. Let's see. Alright, that was a different way. Come again?
I said technically it's a branch, but same idea.
Well, even then, technically speaking, it wouldn't be a staff, it would be a rod. But then again, what is a rod for a regular person could be a staff for Zogal is a matter of perspective. But I digress. Soon enough you hear the footsteps behind the door and... well, someone opens it. Give me a moment. Boop. Behind the door you see an owlin wearing heavy round glasses and holding a cup of hot tea. He looks around questioningly, not noticing you at the moment.
Zhao just goes inside.
I wonder what it was. He just as he turns around and closes the door, oblivious to your appearance.
Zhao just kind of lurks and follows the owlin around, trying to decide if it's the right person or not.
You see how the owlin proceeds back into the living room, where he has a hot kettle on the table and something that looks like a fresh newspaper, which he gets back on to reading too.
Zhao climbs on the table in front of him and just stares at him. It's taking too long for him to notice him, so he just kind of swats his newspaper down out of the way. Is your name Q?
Huh? Who? What? What? No? You? Wait a minute. He squints, adjusting his glasses. Wait a second. You peculiar creature, I remember you. Weren't you with others in the Druid Grove fighting a hag as much as I remember?
Yes.
What a coincidence to run into you here, well places. Wait, on that note, what are you doing in my house?
Well, looking for Q. Q. Q? Q.
You. What are you looking for my husband for?
Well, so Zug may have taken job, and your husband has a debt.
Really? And he never told me about that.
It's a
oh well.
pretty big debt.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure he can repay it. Considering he works at the House of Healing, he owns quite well, so whatever it is, I'm sure he will be able to compensate you for your troubles. He's currently there, by the way.
Can he grow back limbs?
Oh, among other things, yes.
Okay.
I mean,
He might
just
be
the other,
okay then.
just the other days, he told me he managed to get the whole Dragonborn grow back out his scales. What was
Oh, so he's doing better. That good.
what was the Dragonborn's name? Something starts with P.
Oh,
No.
that Dragonborn. That Dragonborn is tasty.
I
Huh?
imagine I just subconsciously fell outside the way. I don't fully hear it because I'm too far away, but I just know cannibalism is being talked about.
Hmm.
So repeat where your husband is?
That, at the House of Healing, it's his working hours. But so I'm pretty sure you will catch him here there.
Thank you very much. Zhao will go look there. Zhao goes over to the front door and realizes he can't reach the knob.
Hmm.
He looks
Oh,
back
well.
at the Owlin.
Right, let me get it for you. He stands up and opens the door for you.
Thank you. And Zhao heads off looking for the House of Healing.
Do others still follow?
Oh yeah, I'm fully involved.
Alright. As you approach a very rectangular looking building, you notice its big heavy doors are wide open, with people constantly coming in and out. Do you come in?
Oh, he definitely goes in, and he starts asking around for Q.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kyo, such a fantastic surgeon. Yeah, he is here, although I think he is busy at the moment. If I were you, I would ask at the receptionist desk. Says an
Yeah,
elderly mage.
Yeah, so Zhao will go find the receptionist desk then.
Mm-hmm. Out of curiosity, do others stand outside or...
I'd say I would follow.
Hmm? Brad, Delta?
Nope. I'm keeping my distance.
Fair enough. Brad?
Lucas would be kind of hanging out with Plato, but probably on the close to Edward. It's close enough to go in and help if necessary, but
Mm-hmm. Alright. In that case, where were we? Forest, dungeon, circus. Mm-hmm. No, I should sort my maps better. They have folders for it. Dungeon entrance, Nightingale Carp, mansion, Silver Tavern village. That is. That's interesting. I didn't see it here. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Dungeon, household, no. Dungeon scene. Was it scene? No, definitely not that. No. 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 Ah. Interesting. Just weird that it's not there, because I could swear I didn't delete any maps. Alright. Yeah. No, was it? Ah, there we go. And give me just a moment. Hmm. Boop, boop. Now that's the old token. I will be removing that. Amal was very good at preparing stuff. That's whole ass character sheet. There we go. Ah, right, the text. What was that about the text? Boop, boop, boop.
Oh no, it's this one again.
Nuh-uh.
And just reusing. It is just reusing the assets, so worry not. Boop.
Okay, okay. I was about to say, there ain't no way Plato's gonna be allowed 10 feet near the fucking paperwork office.
I mean, you can read the sign.
I know.
Alright, Zhao's gonna go up to reception and ask when Q will be available. Also,
You have
Zhao's
a-
wondering when the others showed up.
Who knows? But yeah, to clarify, this box is the outside box for those two are standing outside.
Fair enough, I was mostly joking.
But I digress. Wait. Right. As the reception types away, he leans over the counter to look down to see where the voice is coming from. Do you have an appointment?
But Zhao no Q.
Is that a personal emergency?
Zhao is debt collector.
You are too honest.
That is not something you wave around willy-nilly. I'm a bounty hunter, sir. I need to see X and Y. Within seconds, they're already bailing out the window while you're back at the desk.
Smash cut to you over here and just dropping out a window and running the opposite direction from the back.
Zhao no want to leave papers that say served. Zhao would much rather talk to Q.
Considering it is not an emergency, you will have to wait until his working out hours are over. As you can imagine, the surgeon of his caliber is very busy.
When over.
see. He looks up at the clocks on the wall. In roughly 5 hours.
Zhao is seriously considering whether he wants to wait here or not. Zhao opens his bag and checks how many cookies he has left.
Just 2.
Zhao checks how much barbecued Play-Doh he has left.
God.
2 pieces. You can make a sandwich.
Zhao frowns and says, Zhao will be back, and then he leaves the building.
Mm-hmm.
Zhao intends on returning in 4.5 hours.
Fair enough. And so you exit the building, most likely along with a cracker. And what everyone does next.
I'm mostly looking at Zhao that was sitting outside the building. I just give him a crook of the eyebrow. So you done trying to shake money out of pockets yet, or
Q don't own money. Owe money. Q own much, much more.
you get what
But
I
Zhao
mean,
has to wait 5
bounty
hours.
hunter. Whatever. He just kind of rolls his eyes a little bit. Frustrated scoff. Better not rub off
Q
on any
is
of
one
us.
who healed Leto.
Even more reason to just not do this. Bygones be bygones. They didn't even charge me. Well, for the most part.
His wife say can regrow limbs. Should be okay.
Whatever. I'm not
I-
involved
is
with
it-
this. I'm not involved with this.
Is it being a matter of payment going to mess up the regrowing of limbs?
Zhao no thinks so.
Somehow.
Can I do a look at not look at my brain is thinking card game name now. Can I do a check of magic skill to see if that would have an influence?
You want to roll Arcana?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what you... can you formulate the question you would like an answer for?
To know if the fact that it's the arm is going to be as a payment for the dealer there. I'm forgetting his name. Not mystery. If the fact that the arm being a payment for the one guy there is gonna cause issues with healing it to regrow the arm, with his wife healing it to regrow the arm.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you may roll your arcana.
My personal opinion is it depends on the intent of the debt. If it is just a baseline debt and this person doesn't have any animosity to the doctor, likely not. Now, if this was a statement to say, you done fucked up and you crossed paths wrong with me, I could see them incurring a specificity to the debt in which that prevents regrowth. But I don't know.
Brett's questioning here is, I mean, if it's something taken as a sacrifice or it's something taken as a debt, a lot of media will have that where it's like, okay, that's resists regrowths. So, and with Lucas's wife having some dealings with that, I can see that being like, sometimes that might interfere. Just wanted to double check.
From what you know about magic, yeah, it definitely can they definitely can be a magical interference that would prevent regrowth of the limb. But then, of course, not necessary for all. That depends on the whatever the contract was worded through, whatever means it's worked through, and stuff like that. It's very
So-
hard to say without knowing any specifics.
So
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
I know it's a
Or-
potential, but I don't know specific of if this case will be.
Basically, more context
Gotcha.
is required.
Exactly.
How come I have a feeling this is going to be on the doesn't let me go side?
Joe just shrugs. I want discount on magic. I want discount on ink.
And I thought I was short-sighted and dumb.
Well, if we're gonna come back around in 5 hours, I want to make a stop at the post quick.
Zhao shrugs. Sure.
It's kind of the opposite way that we walked, but he did say where it was, so. And then Lucas would kind of start walking off to where, I'm bad with names. Where Lizard Wizard
Post office.
pointed the post office as, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You approach magnificent-looking buildings that looks more like few towers that were roughly mended together. They're almost as high as the main building, with many windows from which you can see all sorts of flying creatures flying in and out, ranging from the regular owls and pigeons to pixies and, well, what you can assume are phoenixes. As you go in, you're instantly greeted by yet another receptionist. Must be a very popular profession here. It is a young woman almost buried in the stacks of papers on her table. Well, greetings. Are you here to receive or send?
I want to send a message out to my wife.
I see. What sort of message? We offer instant magical messages or the regular letters?
I would prefer instant. What's the cost options here?
Depends what your message involves. Does it involve a package or simply words?
Only words.
Presumably, how long is the message?
Lucas thinks for a minute. It's like, how long would it need to be? It only needs a few sentences, but
Then let's put it like that. Every 20 worlds is 1 gold coin.
20 words for 1 gold. Is that it?
20 words for 1 gold coin, yeah.
That seems cheap to bet, but okay. Lucas Naga. Okay, I can do that, yeah. And would probably pay over like 2 gold coins just to have enough words to not restrict it so much, but
Mm-hmm.
and would
Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. From the stack of papers that the stallers are any of you, she fishes out one particular empty looking parchment and pass it over to you. Yeah, just write what you wish to send here and then pass it over to me.
Okay, and Lucas would take and probably like get out of the way in case someone else comes in and start writing it down. And I'll take this up.
Was it the message you sent to me, or is it going to be a different one?
More or less what I sent to you. Yeah, I was kind of assuming it was going to be the sending or animal message of 45 words. So, but if it's up to 40 words, then it'd be a little bit expanded upon that. But that's basically the same contents. So.
And as you finish, I presume you hand it over back to the elf, yes? The parchment.
I put it in the chat just so stream can see at least the contents of it, even if it's not exact. But yeah, when Lucas finishes writing it up, he'd hand it over.
Mm-hmm. Good. Everything seemed to be in order. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. She folds the parchment in the form of an envelope and flips it over, revealing some sort of magic sigil on the back of it. Now just think of the person you want to send it to and press your thumb on the sigil.
As Lucas pictures Sapphire in his mind, he puts his thumb down on it.
Mm-hmm. For a brief moment, it feels like pressing a thumb against the hot ember. But soon enough, you see how the envelope simply disappears. There we go. It should arrive to her. It should arrive to the receiver? Receiver, yeah. To the receiver momentarily. Anything else you would like to send?
No, that was it. Just need to keep her updated on current events. Have a
Okay,
wonderful day.
You too.
And Lucas would go back out to meet the group or turn around over to wherever the group was and say, mine's taken care of.
Luke almost out of cookies.
That sounds like a you problem, Chief.
Oh yeah, by the way, just sorry to interrupt it here. Delt, you saw what I sent you, yes?
Yes, I'm aware.
Good. Now please, continue.
Think dragons have cookies?
And I'm double thinking on what you sent me. I thought it was percolating in my head that I think Dragonborn needs butter. Exactly what limb are you looking to quote-unquote claim from them again?
Right?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, here's the funny thing about that. It's not actually his arm. And then not in the sense that it's going to be taken away, as in it really wasn't the one who was... remembering through and he checks his wineskin and realizes withdrawal and haze here, but I'm pretty sure his arm was more of his right arm was more of an artifact than anything.
Makes sense. Explain why Peculiar want back.
Okay, maybe a little less immoral since you're not taking, his natural born arm maybe, but still, I feel like there's a lot of information about this. I'm still going to keep out of the hair about.
Zhao shrugs.
Believe
Plato can find Zhao more cookies?
What's in it for me?
Zhao won't eat last 2 pieces of barbecue Play-Doh?
Actually, no, that's not even a bargaining chip. You've already harassed me to the nines, and I'm practically numb to that now. Now, also, now that I know you only have 2 pieces left, there's only 2 pieces left before I don't even worry about that concept.
Unless
Until Plato get blown up again.
You phrased that like you're preparing to make a luau out of me.
No.
Insight
But
check.
Bunny might.
Insight check on that note.
But Zhao said
No.
that Bunny might.
No, says Zook holding a stick of dynamite.
Oh, son of a bitch! That's right. Don't switch tabs while it's rolling.
The future is uncertain.
You only got a 10 anyway.
Now, I'm still gonna leer at you.
That 10 doesn't touch any of his mental stats.
And I better not wake up to you like preparing a bonfire next to my tent or something.
No.
Regardless, still don't really have many bartering chips for me to help you on this regard. You have a nose. You can sniff out cookies. There's plenty of magic bakeries around here.
But magic.
But does the magic stop your nose from working?
No, but might see through possum.
I'm pretty sure in a
I don't
town full
think-
of magic freakazoids that you being an outlander is going to be a little problem beyond maybe one of them trying to bind you as their familiar.
Zhao make bad familiar.
Case in point, you're probably going to be fine. Any other town, I'd be concerned about you out of place, but around here, it's hard to see the anomaly from just kind of gestures at all the bright and vibrant colors of magical lamps and pickies and whatnots and roofs, and just kind of blended in the noise in this regard. It's me who sticks out like a
Find
Thor
Plato
thumb.
really good wine.
Unfortunately, I rolled an insight check really recently. I'm not gonna do it again. He's gonna give you a bit of a squint. What would someone like you know about wine?
Can find.
Yes, but you are not a sommelier. You don't make a
Or
living
you
out
could
of.
wish for fine wine.
Willpower check. He's in withdrawals.
Hmm.
Uh, willpower. Is...
Eh,
Oh, that's right. The willpower's not even a thing. Ism.
yeah. Well, if it's an addiction thing, I would say Constitution.
Well, considering how strong alcohol is to withdraw from, yeah, it would probably be a constitution.
No. You're a raging alcoholic.
You could see him try and resist the urge. Like, no, I'm not going to be bested by a runt like this, but oh man, does the headache that's starting to creep to his head fucking start to drive him nuts. So eventually, he relents. He's like, oh, okay, fine, but if it's not good wine, bonk it upside your head for the fly. Better be fucking impressive.
Plato find Zug lots of good cookies. Zug grant wish for very good fine wine. But Plato must actually wish for.
And if I were to wish for it now instead of later, would you be able to stop your impulse? Try to topsy-turvy.
Can reject.
Grovel, grovel, grovel. Damn it! Fine, fine, fine! Fine, he tosses his arm up in the air and stalks off to the nearest signpost, billboard, whatever, and just starts trying to scope out the nearby buildings, basically, for bakery. Maybe if there's like a town board, the board listing either advertisements or ratings on certain bakeries. I don't know. It's not like there's a D&D equivalent of Yelp. No.
Yeah. Can't access Google Maps either.
Oh, we have a paper map for that.
Let's see. Ooh, what is this?
Also, Brett Hush, I see you in chat.
I have no idea whatever you were talking about. I was trying so hard not to just troll you with that in game though.
I don't know. Would it be like an investigation? No, well, investigation or like trying to deduce what happened. Probably just be perception. And the focus play with me.
Well, it's how can I explain it? Perception is like just a look like, You look in this direction to notice something. Investigation is more looking around. So perception is you look into the room. Investigation, you go around the room checking things.
Well,
So
since
it
I'm
could-
looking for fine details like signs, billboards, and details about bakeries, then it probably would fall under investigation.
Yeah.
Again, doesn't really wrong button. Normal, it doesn't really matter because they're both in point value. No, I don't go to bakeries very often. How am I supposed to know which one's good?
I was the game. I'm sorry, just the game really doesn't like you today.
Yeah, let's see, a 5, a 2, and a 7 so far on the die alone.
Lucas kind of like just hangs back with Zhao a bit and it's like, is there a reason you're sending him instead of just like wishing for good cookies or something?
Zhao can't wish for his own cookies. Also,
sorry,
Zhao enjoy watching Plato struggle.
Am I in earshot of that?
Absolutely not.
But also, what's your name, Brad? Run this by me again.
Lucas was talking with Zhao of, isn't there a reason you had Plato start looking instead of just like wishing for cookies? And Zhao said that Zhao can't wish for Zhao's own cookie, own wish. So
Ah,
basically, just Lucas questioning Zhao with a really kind of, no.
mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as the investigation go, it doesn't land any. Oh wait, what is this over there? You actually notice one peculiar billboard. A billboard? No. What is it called? A sign that says Genji's Culinary Emporium.
Not specifically.
Wine included.
Ooh, yeah, that's better now. It said wine, and he's got a raging hangover, raging withdrawal going on. So he's like, well, it's not quite a bakery, but maybe it'll have cookies. This way. Doesn't even wait for a response. He's already gone.
Mm.
There's very few things he sprints after. Kind of very obvious what he found.
Well, the others follow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
With a sigh, I guess.
Mm. What you come across as unassuming looking buildings that look awfully small comparing to the tall towers around it.
That's an interesting contrast compared to the name. Not much of an emporium, more of a hole in the wall.
Mm.
Maybe they named it after an ambition. That's something shops will do.
Could also be a case that it's just like that godforsaken paperwork building where it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Yeah, it does seem like the kind of city where that's a thing. Let's go see this bigger bakery.
Again, it's not really much of a bakery. It's a culinary emporium, which I'm going to assume is just assorted cuisine, but I'm certain something baked. Yeah,
Mm.
so
Only one way to find out.
yeah, we're planning on hitting it.
Mm. As you open the door, you are greeted with the peculiar sight. For the building on the inside sure looks much more impressive. At least in size, that is. Do I have any water ports for that? What the hell. It is much bigger on the inside than the unassuming hut on the outside makes you perceive. Yeah? Yeah, let's go with that. And on the inside you see the endless shelves filled with all sorts of cuisine. The shelves themselves go up in height all the way, almost as high as the tallest tower you saw around here.
Okay, yep, not surprised. Bigger on the inside than it is out. Easy. I still don't understand magic all that well.
I was gonna see if there's any barbecue dragonborn.
My god. Okay, one,
Definitely.
you. Two, I'm pretty sure that's against moral and legal laws of the Guildkeep statute.
Maybe. Or it could be magically created and completely morally fine. And it'd be fine.
This is like
Magic grown meat.
This is the argument of spaghetti people. Fucking Rick and Morty. Never had a consciousness to begin with. It's completely ethical.
Yeah, you see, we use a very ethical clone spell to make the conscious less clones of real people to serve their meat. And all under the legal boundaries.
I would not be surprised if that was a legal loophole.
I mean, in several European countries, they're making cloned horse meat for consumption.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, but also horse meat is fine so long as you don't label it as something else. So that's the main issue that when companies have got in trouble for horse meat, it's been because they've labeled it something else and it's just been proportion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
horse,
because my point is that it's free of disease and it's been cloned. It was never sentient.
horse meat is also less morally dubious. I mean, it's still not common
Compared to people.
meat, but usually more of a work animal. But they're bulls, and bulls are basically an offshoot of cows, which
Horse meat sounds like an untapped market. We had so Omega Republic could benefit from it.
don't let Copper hear that.
I wouldn't use copper, we have cosmic.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and saunter up to what I presume to be the front desk, and I'll just escalate. So, I'm not very good at the looking and seeing, but I noticed a sign
To say
outside.
that is the quote unquote counter is empty at the moment, but it does have the ring bell on it.
He, you know what? He is so dealing with a raging headache and all that. He doesn't even notice for the first second or two. He's just talking in thin air before he realizes. All right, fine. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, I'll be here in the moment. I'm just finishing up some cheese. You hear the voice coming from somewhere above.
I look up into the dark void that is supposed to be the ceiling. Okay. Take too long. It is morning.
Hey, I'm not a ceiling.
Your name is so problematic. We keep having to use abyss and avoid when we're even doing stuff off camera, okay? We can only take those jokes so long.
Oh, I'll save this one for later. But soon enough, a sudden cloud of colorful smoke appears on the other side of the counter, and you see a person appearing there. They look like one of those cat people, tabaxi if you will, for albeit a minor difference for the lower part of their body being replaced with some sort of little tornado that looks more like a floor of sparkles. It doesn't take too much to connect the dots and conclude that it is a genie.
Hey, look, it's one of your-
Greetings.
It's like one of your cousins, Zhao.
Zhao comes over and says, not cousin, but kinda.
I do the same to you. Anyways,
Counter to the popular belief, not all genies are related.
I wasn't trying to be offensive, sir. It's just they're
Oh no offense, just clarifying.
okay.
But right. What is it I can serve to satisfy your peculiar tastes?
Yeah, I don't know if you specialize in baked goods. We're trying to look for a bakery because they have a crippling cookie problem, and I have a crippling alcohol problem. And you're the best thing we could find to solve both of our problems. By the way, Plato just looks like a wreck. Does not look well without his alcohol.
Zhao not have cookie addiction, but Plato does have wine addiction.
No, you have cookie addiction.
Zhao is a meat eater. No addiction to cookies.
And yet, you tried to bribe me into finding you a place for good cookies. You bribed
Was
me
not
with
bribe. Was deal.
Uh-huh. Potato.
Not bribe if deal. Not bribe if possible.
Well, well, as it would be, I do have all sorts of assortment of cuisine, including wine and baked goods. Especially the wine. I use bottled time to age it at the incredible rate. Since I'm pretty sure you don't have centuries in you to wait for the right conditions.
No.
Not in this state.
Not in this day and age.
Well, what wine do you fancy then?
Here's the funny thing. I just need to care about the strength of it, thus much so the full-on taste. Let's just say I've had some accidents in the past that made my tongue a little more numb than it. But even though the old taste buds aren't super great, you know how the mind still itches for the burn. So I don't need the top shelf, but something decent. I'm not gonna force you to get the absolute cheapest out of the bottom of the basement. As for them, I don't know what they like in their cookies. Here, and he pushes Noob forward. Tell them
Now,
what you're craving in a
one
cookie.
Well, one thing at the time, if you please.
Fair.
Let's see. Bad
Plato.
taste buds, you said. Yeah?
Plato might like the burn a bit too much considering he got barbecued by alcohol.
You were the ones who lit the barrel on fire while I was holding it. I did not do
Zhao
any
did
of
not light it on fire.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
It was
It's the
your
hangover
hands that
haze.
were on fire.
It's hangover haze. I was reversing it. My hands were on fire because the bitch was frozen and I needed to tell her. It was you guys who threw a barrel of flammable booze at me.
Zhao did not throw the booze.
Yeah, you two. And Lucas just points at the other two and smirks.
The first person to quickly deflect, I immediately look at. Sure.
Also, it was entirely Lucas's idea and actions that caused it.
I know, that's why he's staring you down.
Let's see. Quite a peculiar connoisseur then. Let's see. Something to go with your taste buds.
No, that's the
Huh.
thing. That's the thing. It's just like, okay, I'll stop beating around the bush. I really can't even taste anything. I'm more for the alcohol content than the actual flavors. As much as I would love to taste it, I just need something to stop the fucking shakes.
For how long you haven't been tasting anything?
Actually, I look at you at this, Befik. How long actually has since the incident? Does he even remember? Did he get lost in the blur?
About a year, but feels like 5.
It's hard to say it. A year, could be a couple now at this point. It's hard to keep track of time when you barely have anything to experience, you know?
I see. I might have just the thing. Let's see. Hmm. Yes, you from the shelf number 10. Yes, over here. Soon enough, you see a bottle flying up from somewhere upstairs and landing right in Junior's hand. He snaps his finger and produces a wine glass to which he pours a sample. Here, give it a taste.
Not know how redundant that statement is. But all right, fine,
Yeah.
fine. And he'll take the glass and oblige by taking a sip.
As you take a sip, it almost feels like your whole world explodes in colors. For a very brief moment, you regain a sensation you feel you have lost long ago. It's almost as if someone took a sun out of the sky and put it right into your mouth. It burns, and it tastes. It
Oh,
smells.
God, I just
For a very
realized
brief moment.
the first hit is free. This is going to be a problem.
Mm. For the very brief moment that does feel like a small eternity, your world becomes colorful again. Until it fades away again.
I'm just making this roll to see how much it sprays on his face.
With disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage, okay.
Because imagine gaining some sensation after all this time.
Oh yeah, no.
No, it's all over your place.
So I don't know how many of you. I imagine Port Coast does not have a quote unquote druggy problem, but that's Nirvana. On his face.
You would be surprised.
This is the first
I feel
hit
like-
of something that's probably a problem. I'm just curious how the others would respond to basically seeing somebody probably hooked on something they shouldn't. Addiction worse than what they already have.
How does it look for others? I mean, you describe how your character looks, like facial expressions,
Yeah, well-
saying something, stuff like that.
It's basically just a case of he takes one sip and his eyes very much widen, dilate. He's stock still as his mind is having to process things he hasn't processed in a long fucking time. And you see him start to reach for his money bag, and he's not grabbing the whole money bag in preparation to do something probably he shouldn't, but having missed the cravings for so long, he's going to.
Seems
Zhao
like it
climbs
was
on
to
the
your line.
counter.
Yeah?
Zhao
Yeah,
climbs
please
on the
proceed.
counter. Sorry.
It's alright, please proceed.
Zhao climbs on the counter and quietly whispers to the genie, "Hey, is it possible to make that with a creation spell?"
Oh my god! Carrot on a stick. Carrot on a stick.
Oh, if only it was that simple. Yes, Brett?
Oh, I was just saying, I see no ill repercussions from this.
Mm.
What did you respond, Vefik?
Oh, if only it was that simple. Sadly, the process itself requires the wine itself being aged in the seventh layer of hell. It's not something any creation can afford.
Zhao snaps his fingers and says, "Damn it." There goes that idea.
So, I presume it was to your liking then? He returns his attention to Plato.
Since nobody decided to stop him from his previous action, he grabs his entire coin pouch and just slaps it on the counter, loudly declaring, "I'll take your entire stock!"
I doubt he can afford it.
Well, there's about 234 gold pieces.
He uses a clone his pinky to open up the what was that, pouch? Yeah,
In the coin purse.
and look inside. Yeah, that can offer you a small barrel.
Sold! Dazzled, and he is now broke.
Wonderful. You're handed your change, which is the barrel itself was 200 gold pieces. And you are handed a barrel that is, let's see, a small creature size.
So
The
about the
label on
size
the-
of Zhao.
Yeah, pretty much. Just also, it is also as wide as Zhao's tall. You know how barrels work. But I
Yep.
digress. Yeah. The label on the barrel states Disco Inferno.
I got a keg of
So you
disco.
can
I've
move.
got a keg of disco. And he's already prancing outside.
Would you look at that? For the first time in his life, he is not grumpy.
I really hope we find a
Before-
way to refill that barrel before he runs out of it.
That's a bridge we'll cross when we get there.
Just watch us slowly top it off with cheaper wine.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't have any consequences. But
Zhao
I
sighs
digress.
and shakes his head.
Yeah.
There goes my free cookies.
A fellow genie outplayed you. Got a drunkard.
Oh. With that happy customer out of the way, anything I can trade you for? He looks down at the Zook.
Zoog just want fresh chocolate chip cookies, at least a dozen. Zhao only have 2 left.
No special ingredients, spices, meat, any special conditions? No? Just regular cookies then?
As long as they taste good. Zhao discovered cookies recently, and Zhao likes them.
Fair enough. Sure, that would be. Let's see. I had some around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, shelf 29, you over here. And soon you see a transparent looking bag descending onto the counter. He opens it up to reveal you a chocolate chip cookies. From the smell of which they smell as if they were just out of the oven.
Zhao inhales and looks very pleased. How much?
Well, considering those are just simple cookies, one gold coin per bag.
Zhao hands over the 1 gold coin.
Thank you. It is all yours.
Thank for cookies.
Don't mention it. And as for... what about you, gentleman? He looks at Lucas and Cracker who standing there eerily silent. Any taste of you I could say? I have quite an assortment of cheeses aged with magic.
Lucas, a totally normal-looking human, is standing with like trying to keep from smoking. It's like, how much would it cost for a slice of carrot cake?
Run this by me again.
Lucas asks how much it would cost for a slice of carrot cake, and he's in his normal human form, so, but he's totally failing to hide a smirk.
Just a slice. 5 silver coins.
Gotta play fast and loose with it. But yeah, found it.
It goes 1 gold to 10 silver, right?
Yes.
Lucas would hand over 1 gold and gets like, I haven't had any of that in a while. Sounds delicious. And put a gold down.
What to it? I'm sorry.
Lucas says he hasn't had any in a while and puts a gold coin down. So.
I see. In that case... Well, let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. You see how the carrot cake descends from the above as it was a godsend? With a flick of a finger, suddenly a piece of it ejects from the pie and lands into your hands. Go on. Give it a taste.
Lucas takes the bite.
Roll your constitution save. Congratulations, you did not develop an addiction.
Pretty good.
However, as you tasted it, for whatever reason makes you feel of home. What's more, as you savor it, all those memories are floating back, and others can see you involuntarily shift into the rabbit form.
Were rabbit
Afraid-
form or full rabbit form?
Where rabbit form.
Okay.
Does that use up one of the uses?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Zhao just shakes his head because he knew it had to be something, since he didn't clarify no special ingredients.
Lucas doesn't mind.
Oh.
It's tasty.
Would you like another slice to go, or?
I'm good with the one.
Fair enough. The rest of the cake is delivered back into the shelves. And what about you, my 1-year friend? You look like you could use a palmier.
Yep.
Palmier is the name of the actual baked thingy. Fun fact. That's why the fox was named after that as well in the previous session.
I'm good.
You sure? I can get you
Very.
a free sample. Well, huh?
You know what? Frigate, how much for the bell?
Well, for what?
Oh no.
I want the bell.
You want what? I'm sorry.
The bell.
He wants the desk bell.
B-E-L-L. The desk bell.
No. Oh, that's a peculiar question. Well, and just a bell. 1 gold coin.
Okay.
He takes the coin and slides the bell to you. Dahlias?
I ding it 10 times before, like, clipping it to my belt.
Oh, you're gonna drive us nuts
Saka
with
may
that.
have only paid 1 gold, but it's going to cost the rest of us our sanity.
Mm. A very interesting taste you have. Well, unless there's anything else I can serve any of you, you know where to find me.
Zhao nods and then looks at Cracker with a knowing glance.
As we walk out, Lucas just kind of like leans over to Craig. He's like, please just at least don't ring it too much when we're trying to go to bed.
It's got a purpose, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Maybe I should look to see if there's earmuffs somewhere around this city.
Vern might let you use some of his moss. Is Plato right outside, or should we be worried and can't find him?
Oh no,
That's a good question.
he's right outside. He is enjoying using his camping kit mug, a nice glass of Disco Inferno.
Only the 7th one since he bought it.
He's not that bad.
Shovel's asking if we can take 5.
Okay.
Sure. In that case, we are taking a 5. Everyone hold on to something. We'll be back soon.
Delta, your character's gonna run out of that so fast.
I actually have to sit down with him to figure out how bad this is. I don't know if D&D has any addiction rules. I do know that there's roughly 15 gallons in there because I tried to figure, arm barrel size, so that's probably quarter cask, which holds up to 12. I rounded up to 15.
No, sounds about right.
He is definitely never putting that barrel down until it's empty. That's his pillow tonight. Also, by name alone,
Very hard pillow.
and I think by name alone, I'm very tempted to say there's a little illusory, horrible necktie stuck around his neck right now.
Surprisingly, no. Not yet.
Not yet.
See in the morning if you are doing the expression.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking
For those
Elysium, not Inferno. Well, it was close enough.
the phrase is also from there, so yeah. It is a reference to that particular game. For those who are confused, it's a reference to the Disco Elysium game. A very interesting game you play as a drunk detective,
Our regular
among
viewers
other
would know
things.
that we tried an episode of that and then kind of quietly shelved it because it was maybe, and games have a right to be, but it was maybe a little bit too politically strong for us to be airing, us to take it neutrally.
I think it was more of a time issue because the themed mounts come along and the game is quite long if you take it in like 3 hours intervals.
That too.
So
But
yeah.
I was initially, after like a test run playing it, I was, I'm not so sure about this because that was during, and I think I'm still kind of sort of am leaning in the sense of I try to speak apolitical when on the show, and this game you really can't be apolitical. You have to make some sort of statement, some direction.
Yeah. Otherwise, game calls out you on that. Actually, it calls out you on any of your choice. For well, let's not spoil it for whoever haven't played this yet.
Point is, it's a good game,
Yeah.
but it is very strongly politically themed in all directions. So if politics are not your thing, it's a really difficult thing.
Anyway, I also need to take a 5, so
Oh yeah,
put your beer at back screen and stuff like that.
yep.
And we will return in 5, maybe slightly more. I'll be back in a few myself.
Okay.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're still
I
waiting.
demolished a sloppy Joe in 5 minutes.
Don't choke now.
Almost.
Brett is listening to Disco Duck now, and he keeps going quack quack out loud.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
The booze has gone more than just my head, it seems.
If you want to hear, I mean, you
No.
can look in the Discord TTRPG.
No.
No.
Wait, you posted it? What the hell? No. And it's actually the same voice as Donald Duck. Like, it sounds just like Donald Duck, which makes it so much worse because Donald would not be singing this.
It's slightly different from Donald.
It's close enough.
It is. Hey, it's one of the songs I grew up with. What can I say?
Waiting on a bat, I suppose.
So it looks like we're able to continue whenever everyone's all back then.
I'm back.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Eh.
Okay.
I got what label claims to be an authentic Georgian lemonade. It came in a glass bottle, so it looked authentic enough.
Authentic Georgian lemonade?
Yes. Yeah, I have no idea what the authenticity of that even.
Is it supposed to be Georgia as in the state or Georgia as in the country?
Country.
Okay. I
that
didn't
makes a bit
know
more sense
Georgia
then.
was known for lemonade.
Yeah, me neither. Considering the price, it tastes quite good actually.
I was about to ask if it tasted good.
It does,
Right,
although the
please
shape
stop.
of the bottle. Yeah?
The shape of the bottle, what?
As the shape of the bottle makes me feel like I am about to drink hard liquor or something. Hmm. Anyway, what does a sloppy Joe? Or whatever it was, I overheard.
Huh?
Sloppy Joe is a meat sauce, basically. That's a little less sauce and a little more meat, and you're supposed to slap it between two buns and eat it. It's hard for
And
me
it's
to.
very messy.
Yeah, it's intentionally very messy. I can't articulate what's exactly in it. I know I've had the Manwich version, which does not sit well with me anymore. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just blind by nostalgia. I used to like it, Sloppy Joes as a kid, but so far I've
It's a
not found.
tomato barbecue sauce kind of thing.
No. Good, because from the name of it, I didn't know what to think.
They're good.
I hope you didn't think that it was something lewd, at least, because we're talking shovel eating it.
Yeah, coming from Shovel, well, first of all, Shovel is 18 now. Second of all, yeah, coming from Shovel, I still wouldn't think it was anything sexual.
Exactly.
He
We,
still has the
we
sanctity. Now.
well, that's fair.
Brett, please stop quacking!
It is stuck in my head. And I'm trying to be.
He keeps going whack, 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 whack.
I have the song stuck in my head now.
Fefik,
Someone
you know what
mentioned
to do.
disco.
You know what to do. Polymorph him into a duck. No longer a were rabbit, he's a were duck.
But you're the one drinking it.
Anyway, I thought Shovel was back, but he's been quiet, so maybe he had to step away again.
What? No, I'm just muting because my parents are loud.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
Alright, let's,
switch it over.
yeah, let's continue then. Now, back at the land of getting drunk. Where were we? Yeah, everyone's stepping outside, looking at Plato.
Yes.
Taste of the glory days. Taste of the tastes. I can taste. Rubs his face against the side of the cask.
But that's the only thing you can taste.
I don't fucking care. It's taste.
You may want to pace yourself on that before you run out of it.
Oh, I'll be fine. He's already praying a second.
That cost you 200 gold pieces. You're not going to be able to afford another one unless you start picking up a lot of odd jobs.
That's a problem we'll cross when we get there.
Yao just shakes his head.
To be fair, I have every right to drink. You guys drive me to drink. Mostly you, and he points at Cracker, but the other two of you don't really help either. Where the fuck is this accent coming from?
I'm supposed to be helping with that?
Since when was I the problem?
You've gotten better, but you drive me absolutely up the walls.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you too, sweetheart. This shit must be really strong, but I really cannot keep a single accent or personality together.
Also, I think that's the first time you called Cracker anything nice.
Oh no. And this comes from me specifically. There are different ways to say sweetheart. There's ways to make it endearing, and there's ways to say fuck you twice over.
Oh, I know. But it is the nicest word you've used so far.
Wow, well that's a low bar.
It is.
Yeah. Remember how they hugged that one time after rescuing Cracker from Zarkanov? Nice character development it was.
Hey, he did say that Cracker was getting better. Does acknowledge that.
Quack.
No.
Quacker.
No. It's instead.
Sorry, I just looked
The
into
curse is spreading.
the text channel, and it was the only thought that crossed my mind.
Hold on, I have to remove the cognito hazard apparently.
No! Fine, I'll just post it back in the music and videos channel. It probably should have been anyways. So it's just a song.
No.
No, that reminds me. I really like how when you delete messages in Telegram, they disappear like people turning to dust in that Marvel movie.
Being Thanos
That's
snapped.
pretty neat. Mm-hmm. It's very fun to look at. But I digress. So is Plato getting drunk? What everyone else is doing?
So, how much time has passed so far?
About an hour.
We should go back to the dragons and ask if they can give us discounts. They were supposed to help us get discounts.
If we were going to get their student discounts, maybe we should have thought of doing it. Well, too late. Yeah.
I highly doubt your student discount would have worked on booze.
You never know. Sometimes you need a little bit of imbibement. Get digging through books, especially the boring ones.
Ah, they see preparing for the exams. Here's a hard liquor for you.
Exactly.
Best way to forget that you failed the exam afterwards.
I mean, okay. As long as you're not shotgunning it like Kiddo does, I'd actually help a little bit if you're very light with it. If you're doing it to get shit-faced, that's not gonna help.
Here's your government-issued bottle.
Pardon me for this joke, but didn't your country basically government mandate vodka? The masses happy?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
When?
Not specifically historically government mandated, but there was a lot of push to keep populace drunk, complain. So vodka production was always prioritized.
I mean, you're acting like America did do a very similar thing.
I heard that they did that during World War One.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something I would have to further research and refine because it's easy for absolutely for one.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that from the history classes.
I don't think it's a very proud history, so I'm not surprised.
Mm. We're very proud of burning the first version of Moscow just so the Napoleon doesn't get it.
Yes, by the perfect reason.
I mean, yeah, like, alright, I guess he's going to take the city. We just collect our things, leave and burn the city. Which was very easy to do because it was entirely of wood back then.
You can't take it if it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I remember correctly, most of his troops died because they couldn't handle the winter.
Yeah. That is surprisingly common occurrence. Anyway, historic things outside. Where do you go? What do you do?
Back to dragons!
They're gonna go cash in the student discount so they can go get their ink. The hoity-toity librarians they are.
He needs it to ritual spells!
You finger
yeah,
wigglers and
but
your
so.
magic. Eh.
A small dragonborns open the door as you knock on it. You're back soon. Have you already met to the mountains?
No?
Ah,
Don't
What
you
do you
have a
want then?
student discount?
me personally, no. Grandpa does. Well, not shouldn't discount, but a discount.
Keep on
Grandpa,
this-
there back again.
Grandpa, the cat's in the backyard again. Ugly fucking face.
Are you calling Zhao ugly?
No, I'm only directly referencing that one video about the white cat.
No, I know. I know. I'm joking.
That was a very strange looking cat. I wonder what was with that. Anyway, oh. You're back soon. Forgot anything?
Ink.
Ink.
They want to use your discount. They can stock up on ink.
Yes, of course. How much do you plan to buy anyway?
How much ink can 159 gold get me?
No, you're just gonna clear your bank account like I did with booze.
He needs it for
Um,
transcribing the ritual spells.
And I need to stay sane and not murder the rest of my party.
Now let's see what was. The price of it again. Give me a moment. Price. That 50 gold pieces per spell level. Considering your discount, give me a moment. So that would be 120 plus the deductibles. Let's see the living tax. So that would be 4. Yeah, that 450, rounding it up, of course, would be enough ink to scribe 4 level of spells. So either 4 first level spells, 2 level spells, and you can extrapolate them out from there, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. He wants it then.
Hmm? Yeah. The older Dragonborn tells the young one to keep watch over the house, and then he goes with you over to the more local scribing shop, not the one that is all out in the yard for the common people, but something more local. Because imagine going all the way out there. Right. Yeah, discount, yes. Price, money, thinking. Dialogue. There you go, little one. It says the Dragonborn as he hands over your discounted ink.
Yay! And you said it was 150?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And as you exit the building, then your companions, people you travel with waiting for you here. Delta.
Hmm?
In the distance, you see a person with a peculiar looking arm walking.
I look up at some position. It hasn't been 5 hours yet, has it?
No, it hasn't.
I take
However, the person is the person.
I take a quick glance. How busy does Zhao look? To try and peel away without them noticing?
How busy is Zhao?
I mean, once he has his ink, he's just gonna be idle. Like, he's just waiting for someone to decide what they're doing.
Okay, then you're very much aware enough that I can't get away with that, at least. I'm going to try to get away from you. Because of this. I have to roll my stealth and...
In the slightly drunken state.
It is slightly drunk. Not sure if it's so drunk that I'm stumbling over myself yet, but that's up to you.
I mean, considering your class, it wouldn't hinder you.
Yeah, no, I'm used to working inebriated. Hopefully I just beat passive perception.
Einir, do you know your passive perception?
It used to show up on the sheet, but I don't see it anywhere now. But I believe it's 10 plus my
Wisdom modifier, usually.
So.
It's the
Yeah, that's weird. I also can't see it on the character sheet, but I could swear it was somewhere there.
There used to be a separate field that said passive perception, Brett.
well, just list all of them. That
So the ones in
one.
parentheses are the
Yeah.
passives?
Yeah, if you hover over it, highlights and says passive. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
In that case, I have a passive 16.
Okay,
16.
so then he, the Dragonborn, definitely casts a glance at you. Not sure why, and then try his best to sneak off, but one foot slightly stumbles on the other. Not as quiet as he could be.
Zhao starts to follow them.
You feel like you're being followed. Unless Zhao also does stealth to follow silently.
He doesn't need to follow silently. The Dragonborn is failing horribly at being stealthy.
I'm
Why
not
does he need
failing
to sneak?
horribly. I have a 12. Failing horribly will be like 8.
Compared to Zhao's passive.
Yeah, but it just you see him sneaking away. Perhaps you want to sneak after him to see where he's sneaking away. But if you don't want to sneak after him, Plato also notices that the Zog is following him.
No, Zhao's not gonna sneak right now. He's just gonna straight up follow.
Realizing that he's being tailed and that his intercept plan is not gonna work, he diverts to a nearby alley, getting ready for his quote-unquote third bug as a feigned attempt of reasoning behind why he would want to sneak away. Really? Come on.
Zhao is just gonna look at him really skeptical when he catches up. You snuck away just to drink!
Roll insight. I'll roll deception. Best man wins.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Insight, deception. Thankfully, my charisma is crap.
Let's see, bad wisdom against bad charisma. Wow.
I rolled poorly, but you rolled way worse!
Oh.
Even to a child, the lie is obvious.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I got a way to frame it. So, as much as he tells you that, like, I don't want you guys judging me too hard on how much I drink, okay? Like, I'm trying to be moderate, but it is delicious. Notice his eyes aren't even looking at you, and you follow his line of sight, and it's right on the dude that you're supposed to be bounty hunting.
Zhao goes and chases down the dude.
No. Damn it. Fuck.
I mean, to be fair, you don't know how Q looks like. Plato knows because he actually met him. But, well,
He knows he has a weird arm and that he's a
He
Dragonborn.
did, yeah, he did.
Oh wait,
He-
no, not a Dragonborn. But he knows he has a weird arm, so he
Yeah.
can just ask if his name's Q.
yeah, that's fair. Also, yeah, please continue, Delta.
As I was saying, he did inform the rest of the party, like, wait, I remember this dude. This guy had a funny arm. So there is enough logical evidence for Yao to jump the gun to at least try and ask. Not know right out of the gate, but making this up.
Yeah, that's fair. Besides, that's how the person looks like. To clarify, it's a rat. Human-sized rat. With a very peculiar-looking arm. The wording is intentional.
Seeing Zhao run
So-
ahead, I'm actually going to, like, grit my teeth, but step back. And fall back to my usual state of, nope, don't get involved. Sure, you could tip him off, but now you gotta keep your hands clean again. Ah!
As the consciousness is eating you inside, Zhao catches up to the person.
Is your wife an owlin?
Such an odd question. Let's feel.
He he is my husband, but yes, sir,
Sorry, I forgot the owlin was male.
it's all right.
Is your name Q?
On most of the days, yes.
Where'd you get that arm?
From my magic research.
Are you sure?
I am quite sure my wording is correct in this particular moment.
Then why
My
does the
research-
failure want it?
Good question, isn't it? You work for him?
I made a deal. I need your arm.
Mm,
It's so fucking fun.
Straight to the point.
Let's say you're the first one to go this further to visit. But I'm terribly sorry I have to decline, so good day to you, sir.
But you owe him.
Mm. I'm sure someone as timeless can wait a little longer.
But you owe him. You owe a debt.
I do, and I do own it to him, not to you. So he is free to collect it when he is ready.
He sent me to collect it because he is ready.
Hmm. Alright, collect it then, he says as he crosses arms on his chest and looks at you.
Didn't pack a bone saw with you, did you?
Are we gonna get in trouble if we use magic in the street?
I mean, you're probably if you attempt to use magic on him in the middle of the street, it's gonna look like you just randomly attacked a citizen. And then you're gonna
That
have the,
depends
have
on
the
what-
guards screaming, then you'll pay with your blood eventually.
I mean, it all depends on the what type of magic you use, because I mean, nobody is going to call the cops on you for doing minor illusion or prestidigitation or creating yourself an apple to eat or something like that. But like pointing a magical assault rifle at a person,
Arcane AK-47. No, that's what the AK stands for. Arcane 47.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Call of Duty.
ah.
Does your wife know about Peculiar?
Husband.
Why do I keep saying wife? Does your husband know about Peculiar?
It's the curse of the first impression. Once you get the first impression, it's very hard to change it at times.
No, I will make sure I change it. I will get it right the next time I say it.
Mm. Let's see. But where was I? Yes, he is quite is. And considering what I use it for, it was a fair price to pay. I don't have it for the good looks, you know.
You use it for the surgeries.
That's right. It allows me to do many things regular medicine and healing magic are not quite capable of. Not at this rate, that is. I've saved very many lives that way. And I intend on continuing that. Do you wish to rob the House of Healing? No,
Zhao
such
frowns,
valuable asset.
Zhao frowns and looks like he's thinking. Zug let keep for now. Zug must talk to Peculiar.
Oh, how gracious of you. Well, whatever that conversation may yield, I don't intend on giving this arm any time soon. At least as long as I'm able to. I have many patients to take care of. So, anything else?
Not right now.
Good day to you then. He says and
Ciao.
continues on his way.
Zhao turns the other way and starts walking, and he is looking to find Peculiar's tent. He's hoping he can find it just by intentionally looking for it.
With how much magic and probably how much warding is in this town, it might be hard for him to apparate his tent anywhere within Candlekeep. At least not without setting off 1,000 different alarm bells.
The message from him did mention to find him outside the Candlekeep walls.
Fair enough.
So, if you would, a good guess would be to look for him on the outside.
I guess they'll have to head out and start the next part of their journey. Zhao knows where to come back to if he still needs to collect the arm. Not very likely that Q is gonna leave Candlekeep anytime soon.
I will say Plato will make a quip when you return and just kind of say, and here I was thinking you were going to gnaw his arm off with how desperate you were to complete that contract.
Zhao shoots Plato an odd look.
Just say that your boss rubs me the wrong way, and I thought you were so desperate for your goals you'd push through any logic just to get it done.
Not boss. And Q, very strong mage, was warmed. Had hoped could use diplomacy.
Don't you have a brand on your hand for the contract? I would still say that's him being your boss.
Not boss, just deal.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.
Zhao sighs and shakes his head. We going?
If we've got nothing better to do, we got... Okay, this is out of character, me opening my quest log. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing outside of Gao's bounty thing? I forgot. What was the next step?
Going south to the mountains to find person who helps with book, I think, is the only open quest for party as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yes. We've got to go mountainside to get further on our research book and all that jazz. So unless you have go grab the other guy again and get another discount on something, we should probably get our stuff ready to leave.
No, Zhao have enough ink for now.
That's a loaded statement for now. Wow, okay. He's just I just realized I'm just laying on the dickishness today. Damn. I'm sorry. I think I know why. Again, my character irritated that he got caught trying to sidle away, intercepted before he could warn the dude. So I guess warning him is now moot, but still.
I mean, if you want to approach, you may approach.
What's the point now? Q is very much aware of what's going on now. I was gonna try to give him a warning sign, like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but someone I know very vaguely is trying to that arm back through proxy of one of my associates. So you're aware. That was literally the only intent, but I got sidelined because I got spotted.
Fair enough.
This is why I'm always sad when I actually roll perception and fuck it up because the dice hate me, because he actually has really good passive perception.
I mean, maybe your entire life is like one of those magic eye puzzle things where the harder you try, the less you see. Finally relax, you world.
If only that came in handy more often.
I never managed to do those.
Oh wait, no. here's a better analogy. There are videos on YouTube that are like, pay attention to this video, and like at the end, yeah, they give you a series of questions, and then the last question is like, did you notice the gorilla in the background? No, you didn't, because
Oh,
you
yeah,
set
like-
up with other questions ahead of time, so you blind.
I mean the one where they had you count how many times the basketball was passed.
Fair enough. I couldn't remember the specific details. I just know that there's sort of like attention blindness that exists in humans that can't happen. So that's why it is still logical for you to fuck up your active perception a lot while still having good passive.
That just means he's as ADHD as I am.
Where do you think Plato's problems come from? Nah, I'm not an alcoholic myself, but I am troubled in certain ways.
Fair enough.
Have grandeur problems. Anyways, we are deflecting from the point. We should go start making our way to the mountains.
Through the mountains, then through the mountains.
To the mountains, then through the mountains. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to get to the mountains to get through them.
And so everyone in the agreement to leave then.
Yeah, I will try to meet Peculiar once they're outside of Candlekeep, I guess. He'll probably do it not during his watch, but probably during a long rest. Or he'll try to during a long rest.
And so everyone else has anything to do here? Brett, shovel?
The only thing I can think of would be is if, and I'm not even sure if Lucas would think about this, but if there would be, if while they're walking around, if he notices someone selling scrolls or something, if there's a scroll that would either help us find a thing we're looking for or like a locate kind of spell, or like a sending spell that is spell scroll, I should say, that is like you get what price is on it. Might be worth getting, but I don't have anything else specifically for Candlekeep. And again, I'm not even sure if Lucas would think of those or not, because
I mean, he may. What spell you're looking for again?
like either scroll of sending or I don't know, messenger or something, like see what the prices on those are, and maybe if it like I don't know exact spell though for a divination of find this thing we're looking for kind of spell. So that could be useful just in general. But Brett doesn't know the name of it, and I didn't see it just scrolling through. So
Well, there is a divination spell that is exactly called divination that allows you to ask a question and receive an answer. But you also do have the... Do you still have the orb that allows you to scry? I think you do.
Unless Cracker has decided to go behind the backs and sell it, pawn it, or whatever. The original intent was to keep it until we could return it, but we also haven't really been like watching him like a hawk on that.
I still have it.
There you go. We still have it.
okay, and Brett forgot about that. So
Very well. And so you leave. Past the Emerald Gates, hoping that your permit won't expire by the next time you need to visit. Through the Cobalt Country Yard. Just call it a yard. Through the Cobalt Square and through the last gates, you finally make it out. Boop. And which one was it? Ah, of course. Back to the global map with you.
Vanished. Vanished.
Mm-hmm.
Time to head north. Wait, no.
Are you upside down or something? You need to head south, not north.
Mm. Quack.
No.
Any prolonged silence will be now filled with a quack.
And I will send you a bill. My sanity.
At least it's the word quack and not what Brett was doing.
No.
Bill.
Brett. I only have so many brain cells.
Alright, so we're heading out south. I forget how far we can move in a day and whatnot. So
Let's see, what was it?
and if Zhao sees the Peculiar's place.
You'd be mainly looking during a long rest, so.
You may move 24 miles per day.
About 2 squares per day. If going by the ruler on the bottom left.
More or less, yeah.
Leveling down from 0 to.
What? Well, it is currently paused, so you can't do that, but
Yeah, more or less. Oh, actually, he did fix the scale on this. Actually does rationally miles. All right, children. All right, so it might at least get to the main road. Post Way, if it's called. At least being on the main artery, if we set up camp right on that road, it'll be a little bit safer than just off on the side road to camp. Hint, GM, move us. We can't move. Frozen. Oh, there we go. That's 1 days of movement.
I actually muted myself. I was wondering why everyone speaks over me. Apologies.
Oh, oops.
But as I was... not you, oops, me, oops, because I did mute myself. Where was I? Yeah. Considering 1 square is 50 miles, so let's just make it 30 miles per day, just to keep it sound.
Rounding up for sanity. Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll just have you carry everyone with your insane speed.
That's not possible, Chief. I already got one arm busy. Think I'm gonna let go of this keg?
Zhao's sitting on Vern's back.
But let's see. Yes?
quick. Did we return the sending stone to the mage? Because if he asks for it back, we'll give it back over. But if not, I just want to know
Yeah.
whether I should delete it.
Yes, you have returned it.
Okay, it is now deleted then.
Hmm. I mean, it's oh, that's a lot to clean off. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Considering you, oh, what are you doing here? Excuse me, I'm just looking at the map. After so many years, so after a few months, I forgot the mess I left on it. Transition to greatness. Boop. Boop. Where was it? That's from Cracker. Boom. Boom. Of course, all the animals have been collected by Zhao before leaving, so you don't have to make a U-turn to suddenly get them all back. Boop. Boom. Where was I? Yeah, settling down by the side of the road, hoping for more safe rest. There's you, here's a campfire. What do you do?
I know for me, it's probably going to be a case of my first brush of trying to resist. Like, you know, I have scratched the alcoholic itch in my brain, but the taste, being able to taste, that's a strong thing. I need to make this barrel last, damn it.
Indeed. Roll me your either con save or wisdom save.
Why did it fucking eat my
Dice is 8.
Yeah, well, I can. I saw like the dice show up for a half second and then died off.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
No, he actually rolled a 9.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
well-
I read the one above that. I was still reading the deception check that he botched. Sorry.
Oh, it's alright.
9
Also,
plus-
isn't your wisdom save better?
No, my wisdom save is actually worse. My constitution's higher.
Huh. Well, that's
Well, while
Interesting.
Plato's screwing up resisting the urge, Zhao's gonna ritual cast Lemon's tiny hut around us to keep us safe.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Will it give me a template? I wonder. Where is it? No. Yes. Boom. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. Have fun dying of the of the fire burning out the oxygen.
I'm sure the smoke can be allowed out. Well, the monoxide anyway.
Yeah, it can be. It is a ventilated dome, otherwise it would make very bad for sleeping. But it was just a funny joke.
The atmosphere inside the emanation
Fair
is
enough.
comfortable and dry regardless of weather outside. Like to imagine that it means it can't get smoke in there because that would be uncomfortable.
That's right. So don't worry, it does allow the smoke out. So, meanwhile, a small thing that I forgot last time.
Hmm.
Shovel.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, about that rapier, because I forgot to mention the thing, so let's just say you now decide to attune to it and switch it to the hunt fiends now mode. You do remember how the rapier works, yes?
Yeah.
Good. As you attune to the item and choose fiends as the creatures it would seek out, you would see how the blade of the rapier instantly starts glowing bright red. If you're confused, read the item description again.
Is that boy? There's an intruder on the lawn. Let's go get him. Bark, 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 bark. Late form.
I'm sorry, that barking was so sudden.
Oh! I just read it. Alright, I clicked. Alright, well, I'm not saying a word, and I'm immediately standing up and looking at the blade.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Tense, why don't you sit down and have a drink? Not my drink. Mine. Mine. Please, Carol.
Shut up, shitface. Something's wrong. I think I'm gonna go outside. Perception check?
Mm-hmm. Roll it. As you step out into the cold dead of night, looking into the darkness with your dark vision, of course. Considering you are on a more open plane, it would have been very hard for anything to hide from you, yet you see nothing of notice.
Fine. I'm gonna lean against the outside of the hut.
Oh, I have to check the phrasing of this spell now, because this could be very funny.
Yeah, fun thing is because it allows you in, you try to lean against it and you fall back into it.
Yeah,
Well,
looks over at Cracker wondering what the hell he was doing.
But
Shit.
if you want to play loose, it does say when you cast a creature's object within the emanation, cast a spell can kill. But I think it's more.
It would be more funny if I fell through it.
That was the what if I was looking.
But yeah, you fall right back in.
Graceful.
Like,
So, do you have anything more detailed than just something's wrong?
well, this thing wasn't glowing before, and now it is glowing.
Magic stuff glows all the time. I mean,
Not
It
for
does
no
not.
reason.
points to the dome above him. That thing's glowing right now. Just cast him.
Do you want me to make it not produce light? Because that can be arranged.
I'm just speaking an example. You literally have a campfire in here. Turning it off wouldn't actually do anything.
Zhao commands the interior to have darkness, just to mess with Play-Doh.
Doesn't bypass the campfire. It bypasses the camp. All right, smartass. I can still feel the warmth. Now put it back.
Zhao switches it back to dim light. Zhao's snickering over in his little corner.
Now, as I was saying, magic glows all the time, so you're gonna need to give us just a little bit more context what you're panicking of. Big slurp on fifth bug of the day.
I give absolutely no context. I walk back outside and crouch and go radar ear.
Just as helpful as always. Wanker.
Aside from the words of your companions and the crackling of the bonfire, the night itself is silent.
To be fair, Shovel, you wouldn't actually have to leave the dome to look around outside. It's transparent on the inside. It's opaque on the outside.
I'm getting away from you.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. I'm just saying, if you're doing it for mechanical reasons, I want you to be aware there is no need. But you could totally be a cunt, and that's fine. Continues to be an enigma to me. Out of all of you lot, he's the one I least understand. His mind and heart do one thing, and his mouth does the complete fucking opposite, I swear.
After a bit, Lucas will stand up and head out next to him. It's like, hey, so is there a reason that you know that it glows that triggers it, or?
All I know is that something's coming.
Lucas just kind of sighs and then transforms again. Well, be easier if I can see.
Oh right, I don't have dark vision. And me being on watch is going.
If you wish, Brett, you might also roll perception.
I kind of want to use
Oh,
inspiration to redo that. That seems a bit low.
If you wish. You look around along with Cracker, and yet, just like him, you don't see Anything of notice? The open plain of the land near the road doesn't seem to be containing any vestiges of fiends of any sort. Damn, that was quite a wording. What the hell?
Oh,
But I heard you go.
we wouldn't. Only Shovel is really the most versed sword. You wouldn't know it's fiends that he's specifically looking for, but trouble in the distance. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't think
I mean,
don't think Shovel
considering-
specifically said fiends, but yeah, to be fair, most of our problems has been fiends.
Also, just to clarify, the Zug was the one who identified the rapier, so I presume everyone would be aware of what it does.
Oh, okay. I was not aware it was.
Although I
public.
can't see the item descriptions anymore for anything I'm not holding.
Of course, give me a moment.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So I was not aware this was public party knowledge. I was going under the understanding that only Shovel knew his special shovel.
That.
I guess I will argue that maybe he's just a little weird to initially realize, but once he remembers, it's not on him. He's just about to. What's Shovel planning? No, that's Brett. That's Brett's line. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how far it is. It's like.
Okay, 100 feet. Got it.
And I was gonna say, if you walk around the hut, do you get any directionality of it shining on one side or the other?
Is it like an analog or a digital signal? Is it 1 or 0, or does it dim?
Well,
If it dims, that would mean it's whatever fiend is literally 100 feet away from.
well, yeah,
no,
that's
maybe it
what I was
gets
thinking.
brighter the closer it gets. That's what I'm saying. It starts to glow red if it's within 100 feet. I could theorize that maybe it gets brighter closer the interference is.
Yeah, fair point.
20.
The
It's like
dimness of
20.
the light does indicate how close the fiend is, and it is glowing bright red.
I have a hunch, but I don't know if my character is smart enough to come to this. More of a. And this is partially because. Wait, no. You were in character told the story, and so hold on. No, I can bridge this. Okay, I just fit in my brain. I poke my head out of the bubble. Look at Shovel. Look at the sword.
Raka.
It's a dagger. It's a dagger. Going. I was going off of the little icon picture thing, and I was.
No, this is a rapier. You said shovel, not cracker.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Are you drunk?
I apparently am. I'm method acting here.
Apparently now it's not even just Brett and Lucas. It's now also Shovel and Cracker.
I take one look at Cracker. I look at his rapier. And I look between the two of them once, twice, 3 times. And then it finally comes to my alcohol-fueled brain. Wait a minute. Remember that story we were told about the scholar being Arkanloth, however you pronounce it? The fiends, right? The thing smelling the book is the scholar of what we're literally holding. Does anyone know how old they get? How fast they get old?
Hundreds of years minimum.
I think her sword is smelling the book.
Is it still glowing as bright?
Oh yeah, it's holding the book, so.
Actually, Lucas could get 100 feet away.
Yeah, but we've already argued that it has a variable dimming setting on this. We'll know without having to go all the way to 100.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have been glowing, on the way here?
But were you looking at your rapier?
It was. I don't know how. I mean, bright red. I feel like I'd see it out of the corner of my eye.
With the antics our party gets into, I'd say, especially if you have a sheath for your rapier. Oh, do rapiers have sheaths?
I mean, this could also be player versus character just distinction. If we just didn't notice player-wise, and
the GM really only brought up the rapier like very recently and reminded us, hey, this thing exists, and I'm going to.
Yeah, it's. I was planning to bring this up before the story, but then because of the whole issue is reactive, among the other things, it escaped my attention, so I have to reintroduce it now.
Okay. So it's just a mental skip on part of the GM. This is why we're getting it to this now. Just look past it for now. It'd be hard to argue otherwise.
Yeah, let's just say that until this point, Cracker didn't got a chance to attune to the rapier, so it wasn't inert, so to speak.
Okay.
So yeah, as Lucas runs all the way over there into the darkness of the night and never returns, you see how the glow of the rapier didn't diminish at all.
So it's not the book.
I mean, it could be the book, but it's not just the book.
Yeah, okay, yes, theoretically. But
Plato.
What?
Plato.
What?
Place your booze outside a bit of ways.
I'm going to roll Constitution as my willpower to see if I'm affronted by that suggestion. How dare you! You'll never take Messi from me. He just
We're not
clutches his
taking it from you. I'm telling you to place it over there for a few minutes.
You've never heard a dragonborn hiss before, but now you have.
I'm
And
not
now
trying
can
to
hiss
rob.
you, and much more scarily. Please. Okay, take yourself and your drink over there for a few minutes.
Yeah, I see how it is. Fucker.
Lucas just starts hearing them arguing in the distance, just like, I could just keep walking. It would be so much easier.
I can't fucking see shit. I'm still just walking straight away, grumbling. Assholes.
That's far enough.
I'm not trying to rob you, I'm trying to help.
Did it dim any?
Not at all.
Okay, you can come back.
I almost don't
Both
even
of
want
you.
to. Grumble, 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 grumble.
You're lucky it
Now
wasn't your booze and it's not the book.
Guess we better be on guard tonight then, and hopefully it's just something stupid like Peculiar showing up or something. Since you said you were looking for him.
Does that rapier
Yeah, but I
have
also
a
just realized that if he leaves the tiny hut because he cast it, it will disappear. And he'll have to recast it when he comes back.
I mean, theoretically, it's only a third level, and so long as you don't use all those, you'll be fine, but
It's also
Well, it's a
ritual
ritual
cast.
spell. It doesn't use a spell slot.
Oh yeah.
It's just that it will disappear if he leaves the tiny hut.
Which would leave us exposed for about an hour.
An hour's probably accurate, yeah.
Oh wait, or was it? No, I think it was 15 minutes for ritual casting.
Thought it was 10 minutes.
It is
Okay,
10 minutes.
I was way off then. Yeah, so we'd only be exposed for about 10 minutes. 15.
Well,
outside of
I was estimating the hour. I was agreeing with you saying an hour because that might be how long it takes him to talk with Peculiar after finding.
oh, true.
We can deal with an hour, it's fine. I have my phone for 3, so it's fine. We're battle ready. As long as we're aware that it's happening, I feel like
Zhao shrugs and says, "Okay, you have to defend yourselves for a bit." And he tells Vern to hide nearby, which presumably is basically going to be where Vern is. But he's taking the familiar with him.
or you could use the owl to scout.
I mean, yeah, I could use the owl to scout.
Eyes in the sky.
You know what? He'll
has
send the
dark
owl
vision.
to look for the tent first so that he doesn't have to leave the emanation just yet.
That's
Mhm.
rational.
As the owl takes flight and looks around, even in the dark of night, it does notice a peculiar looking tent. Almost as if the tent wanted to be seen. It's about 200 feet away.
It's definitely not peculiar given enough.
So is it 100 or is it 200?
200.
Okay, so it's not setting off. Okay. Zhao waves to the others and says, "Okay, I'll be back. Take care of yourselves.
We'll keep the fire
Don't-
going.
don't- I'm more worried about you destroying each other while I'm gone." Anyway, he goes to find Peculiar's tent.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it end up being the wine and the book and Shao because of the brand on his hand. So it still glows and we have no clue.
Well, if it stops glowing when he leaves, then we know it's Zhao.
Yeah, but if it's Zhao and the book and the vine, we'll never figure that out.
He's familiar, actually.
To be fair,
Rouse.
we have already ruled that this rapier can tell distance roughly by its intensity of glow. We made excessive links to move away, and brightness stayed the same, and he was still a few squares away from Zhao. So, with you point blank, if it's brighter than when Zhao left, then it's you.
The glow of the rapier stays the same.
I'm kind of curious. Have you tried taking a walk, Cracker? Just to see if it changes at all. Sensitive enough to dim at least a little bit. If it doesn't change at all, if you take a perimeter walk, it's not the glue to you.
Yes, let's split the party even more.
Not too much.
I needed
I'm
one
only-
anyways.
I'm only saying about 20 to 30 feet tops. That should be enough
Oh, no.
distance to from us to see if the brightness changes at all. And if there is absolute change, as he just takes a small walk, then it is following him. But if he's still within 30 feet, then we can come in and help. Something weird happens, you know?
Also, I just double-checked Find Familiar. His familiar would have been a Fae. He definitely would not have picked Fiend for this.
Fair enough.
Is it raining in game?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like particles.
So one thing at a time. So Zhao reaches the tent, and we will address it after this scene is done.
Okay.
Uh, so to clarify, Cracker leaves the rapier at the campsite before walking away, I presume.
That's one way to measure it. The other thing is that
There's-
we were going to see if while he was carrying it, if the brightness stayed the same while he was walking away from the campsite, which would isolate all of us from him. If it stays the same brightness when he's at least 30 feet away from the campsite, then whatever it is influencing it is either right next to him and following him, or the sword's effective. Who knows? Maybe we need to call customer support.
So, Shovel, do you walk away with the rapier or leaving it at the campsite?
I'm holding it.
As you hold into it, you see the intensity of the light stays pretty much the same. However, your thought is somewhat interrupted as you hear thunder in the background. Now suddenly the rain starts pouring down.
Oh, what horrible timing to have the bubble burst. I'm getting my booze keg wet.
Well, Cracker's gonna save this issue for later and go back to the camp. Something bites, something bites.
So what's the result, Kennedy?
Same glow.
I think something's trailing you, buddy. Either that, you got a bum rapier there, buddy. Why did I turn southern all of a? It's the booze, trailing you. It's the booze. Turn to whiskey.
Booze of nefarious accents.
All your
He would
ancestors
definitely
come
drink it.
To be fair, I have southern heritage, so it's not surprising that southern is the most common accent I've been to.
Yeah, so sometimes your ancestors just reach out to possess you or something. That would explain all the accents.
But yeah, what do you even have on any? Like, are we sure it's not just smelling something in your bag? Something else you've stolen from some demonic hellhole?
Oh, you mean this gem of the unfathomable evil forged in the 7 layers of hell?
I mean, I
You
could see
couldn't do
him
that.
pocketing that.
Or do you mean this dried up eye of the archdevil?
This is why I was suspicious of the booze.
Alright, well, I am now just pulling things out of my backpack and throwing them around.
Yeah, you're waving your rapier
In the
over them
middle
like a
of the
fucking
rain.
Geiger counter.
You know, like a metal detector!
Beep 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 beep. Ah, there it is, you motherfucker! You tried to cross the border with that?
Sure, how about you also go start stabbing everything and see if it receives force damage or not?
We can do that too!
Oh god, I'm having flashbacks to that time we needed to chest that vampire and he his blood craving and you just stabbed the barbarian, aka me. Epic.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like a very logical thing to do. We needed blood, I got blood.
For
I
someone
took out the
with
dagger and stabbed him.
yeah, for an intelligence score like yours, it's most fitting, but I digress.
Hey, party members are just one more resource to be used sometimes.
But yeah, let's see. Getting things out of the bag, waving a rapier over them.
fucking clown bag.
You're gonna need a bag of holding at the
That would be nice for Zhao, actually, because he's got the lowest carrying capacity.
Well, why didn't you just set the bag down on its own? Wave it over the bag as a whole. See if it did anything to begin with.
Nah. Oh my gosh, Pepe!
What?
Something's not adding up, Chief.
Yeah.
No,
one
no.
more.
He has a hunting
Yeah,
trap. He has
that's
5
7. Yeah,
daggers.
yeah,
one
8,
short sword, a staff.
9.
You have a lot of short
I do have a
weapons.
staff. Yeah, that's 10. What's that, steak?
It's a sheath.
Oh, okay. I only have 1, but I have 10.
How are you not
Is
over
this canon?
encumbered?
Is this canon?
He has 113 pounds with items. His very limit is 100.
Not quite.
I'm strong.
Comedic-
Holy crap.
Also, you should have been using your rations.
Nah.
Also, half of it is a comedic exaggeration. There we go.
That's why I was looking confused. I was like, what? No, I can actually see his character inventory, though I really should. And I was just doing rough estimates. Like that's not much, Chief. I knew you were a 5-finger discount, but come
Oh
on.
god.
I thought I had a crippling problem.
It's still going. It's what are the buffets? Where did I get playing cards? What is this?
I think this booze is starting to make me hallucinate. There ain't no way you've got an entire kitchenette hiding in your bag.
What the hell? What is this thing?
What is that? Christmas tree?
It is a Christmas tree. This thing, which thing again? I need.
Yeah, it looks weird.
It's a fallen over
Brett
Christmas
says
tree.
it's supposed to be the bear trap. It does not look like a bear
I
trap.
guess that's the bear trap.
I can see the
It is.
individual teeth.
Yeah.
Just hard to tell because you're
Sled?
looking
I've
from
never
top down.
seen a bear trap like that one.
Like, that's the one used in, like, every cartoon. It's just open.
Yeah, but the open parts are facing the wrong way from
Okay.
the ones I've seen.
So we know Shovel is not this much of a hoarder. Come on, Pepe.
Here's a single domino piece.
Yeah, he
still
definitely
want a
has
shovel.
a hand that we didn't know about.
But as I said, half of it is comedic exaggeration.
I do actually have the tree
I
though.
know.
You do not have a bag of holding to hold an entire fucking pine bag.
I mean, he might have picked one up. You don't know.
No, that's actually Flox Vernum. He just became supersized for a moment.
Is that a Ouija board?
A Luigi board.
A Ouija board. A Ouija board?
Copper, save us. If you're in the audience, save us. We have gone so far off the rails.
There was no we! I didn't do this!
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I have no control over Fefik as I draw a line on.
Why did you put the Ouija board on top of the campfire? Now it's gonna go up in flames.
That's the fun part.
Clean up aisle 5.
That's how you end up cursed.
I mean, as long as you close the session before you.
I knew I saw a rubber duck.
Quack.
Oh,
Quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
You guys are gonna push me to actual alcoholism.
Oh, I
Oh,
wanted
the
the duck.
fiendish rubber duck disappeared.
How many items?
He has an
Not
entire
that much.
library of lists.
Yes, I found a very big thing, big pack of the foliage tokens. It allows me to do much with what limited maps I have. It was a lifesaver. But yeah, on topic of what you have, it's roughly this.
Oh, so
Oh,
it does
plus-
have a weird bear trap.
Yeah,
I do.
He does have an animal trap. Yes,
Why?
self-sufficiency.
It's funny.
Put it out, catch a deer. That's food.
I also have 20 arrows, but nothing to shoot them out of.
Leftovers from the starter pack.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, waving your rapier over like a
Metal
Geiger counter.
Or metal detector.
Yeah. The light doesn't seem to diminish even once.
I give
Okay, so nothing in my backpack is disguised as a backpack thing.
I give one large scoop at Cracker for a moment, and I just say, right, I know you and I don't really see eye to eye off, but can you bear with me on one suspicion? And let me hold that rapier for like 10 second stops?
I shrug and flip it over in my hand with the handle in front of you.
I gently take it, and I'm being polite about this. I'm not actually trying to be a dick about this. First of all, Beffic, does it have to be in his hand for it to glow at all? For the enchantment to work at all?
As you take it, the light still stays on.
Okay. I'm going to take 15 feet back away from him, still in the light, and look toward and Cracker, holding it in front of me.
Slightly.
Slightly dimmer. I don't know how to tell you this, Cracker, but it's smelling you.
What?
It's
Meanwhile, in the peculiar tent,
record scratch.
but yeah, where was it? I'm grabbing you
You
and
don't,
over
yeah,
here.
you don't have to put me on the board, remember? Oh,
Oh yeah, I do remember. Whoop, whoop, whoop. As Zhao steps, you can see Delta, yes? Yes, I can see you see. Anyway, back into it. Ba, ba, ba. Hut. As you step into the tent, just about as the rain starts pouring outside, you see the peculiar merchant floating there, slowly rotating the globe that seemed to be depicting, glowing on one side and some other places you're not sure of on the other sides.
Zhao goes up to
Yeah.
Peculiar.
You appear to be back.
Can't get arm yet.
Yeah, I noticed. I don't see it sticking out of your backpack or growing out of your back. Something's the matter.
He was using the arm for practicing medicine and surgery and healing. Won't part with it easily.
Of course.
Zhao will die before he'll willingly part with it.
That would be quite unfortunate. Don't you think you can figure something out?
No.
Well, what are you here for then? Want to call out the Lofton?
Not want to call off, but not sure how to make deal work.
I'm sure there's some way you can manage it. He does sleep at times, I presume. Excuse me. Something got into my throat. I'm sure you can manage something. He does sleep at times, I think.
Can wait a while longer?
Of course, I am personally in no rush. However, what about you? You seem to be quite concerned about your longevity.
Zhao have 12 years, maybe longer.
Sounds like plenty time for you to figure it out then.
Zhao suppose.
Who knows, maybe in the next 10 years he will finally retire. And just give up the hand willingly. But then
How
again,
did he end up with the hand? With arm? He said it was research.
it was, in a sense, he was researching into the matters of healing. You see, his husband have been ill with very bad affliction, the wasting disease, that is. And he was trying to search for the ways to heal it. And eventually he did come across my tent. And I did offer him a solution to his problem. That particular hand very much amplifies one's ability to heal, both natural and magical.
Where did hand come from?
The one particular creature, what was the name of it? It was so long, but I think it was named like Lazarus or something like that. Peculiar creature not of this world. It was more similar, not to the flesh of blood, but more like liquid crystal, if you will. Fascinating properties this creature had. Its body, the substance it produced could heal any wounds, no matter how grave. Of course, the only thing it could heal is death, but near death, that was nothing. And you see, some other adventure ended its life and traded the arm to me, eventually, for quite an impressive boon, of course. Does this answer your question?
For now, yes. Zhao have no more questions for now. Zhao will try to get armed, but it may be a while.
Of course. I mean, No rush. Not at the moment. I know it will eventually return into my possession. Yeah, just be careful. Who knows when the arm may change shoulders.
Preferably not before Zhao get it.
Well, hopefully not. But as you know, it's many unpredictable things may always happen.
Peculiar, keep Zhao informed if does change owner.
Sure. Yeah, it would be in my interest, so I don't see why not.
Okay. Zhao leave now.
See you around. And so you leave, stepping out into the darkness with the rain pouring down at you and your familiar. Then presumably you return to others then?
Yes, and Zhao doesn't mind the rain at all since he's now half marred.
Fair
I'm sure his
enough.
familiar is not too happy getting soaked though.
Mm. Okay, and so you return to the campfire to a discussion of sorts.
Why is all this stuff lying here?
Process of deduction. And while that didn't bear any fruit, my idea did. I'm still standing there holding the rapier, though I have obviously transferred it to a offering grip, reverse hand on the blade, offering the handle. Long story short, Sword is smelling him, none of his belongings. It's him specifically.
Cracker Park Arcanoloth?
I guess.
Explains why he's a right cunt sometimes, but
Fuck you.
hey,
Cracker,
speaking-
pick up your stuff. Zhao cast new spell.
let's get your stuff packed back up before it gets too much.
My knives are rusting.
Well, it's not that hard to fix. What you can't fix is soggy rations.
Soggy bottom.
Soggy biscuit.
Apparently was the last of the things he's collected.
Zhao recast Lemon's tiny hut. Blech, not cut.
Tiny cut, everyone get a very minuscule cut of 1 hit points.
Ow, a paper cut.
Why would he even
Well,
design a spell like that?
you would be
very-
surprised.
Very petty mage.
I should probably apply some special effects to it next. Well, something for the next session then, if I won't forget. Oh, sorry, accidentally moved you.
So yeah,
the
I'm not.
spell faded.
Well, I guess it's another 10 minutes then.
I'm not exactly 100% sure how well that rapier is going to do with smelling them out for now. May have to go back to Candlekeep or some sort of mage or something and see if they can fix it. I don't know. I don't. Again, magic not my forte. Maybe they could do something.
Maybe the one we're going to see about bringing the book back will have some diagnostic help to help figure it out.
If I would have any hunch, and he looks up at the sky, I'd imagine the gods intended to make us argue further. But I mean, he hasn't tried to eat my kidney yet. Probably stolen a match or two or some odd belonging from my bag, but he hasn't tried to eat my kidney yet. So you know what? I don't give a shit.
Only Zhao has done that.
Don't remind me.
Still have 2 pieces.
Don't remind me.
But what's the troll?
Okay. Well, now we at least know that it's a false positive. We can relax a little bit. Still do our rotations, but now we know we're not like on the verge of being jumped by something invisible. Who's taking watch first tonight? Let's get our turns in order. Although I suppose it really doesn't matter. I should probably though take last shift, and my eyes are the worst out of you lot, and I'll probably need the benefit of the morning dawn.
I'll take first. It'll save Anna shape.
Fair enough. Taking second.
I got it.
Yeah, that puts you in third, and I'm fourth. Let's settle in.
Fine.
Let's settle in for the night, boys. He takes he empties the last of his mug and then falls asleep on top of his barrel. Very like dragon protecting a horde.
Why'd you empty it out?
No, the mug. Finished his mug's worth.
I'm teasing.
Oh, I thought you misheard.
No, you said he empties his mug. I was joking that you emptied it out.
No, he wouldn't waste good booze.
That's why I was joking.
Dunk. Right, so
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I wonder. Was it? Really? Huh. That's curious. Give me just a moment. Out of all the things. Ah, perfect. Bit close. Boop. 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 Voila! Special effects.
going the extra mile.
So look, it aligns perfectly around the campfire. Oh no, the first person, yeah. The first person, please roll me your perception. The night looks as dark just as it did before. No things seem to bother you. In particular, beside your own thoughts. That is. Do you have any?
Lucas might, but Brett doesn't have thoughts.
No thoughts, head
Fair
empty.
enough. Mm. 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 No, that. What else? No, definitely not. Well, whatever. But yeah, your watch pretty much comes to a close. What next?
So when it comes to a close, Lucas would just kind of go over and wake up. Brett's forgetting who was second. Whether
It
it
was Cracker. Who's second?
Cracker. So Lucas would go around the fire, but then go over to Cracker. I should have hit the bell and just kind of shake his shoulder a bit.
Bell, hit the bell, hit the bell.
Cracker, time for your watch.
So delightful. So delighted. I mean, um,
I'm sorry.
side, repeat. Mask index. But yeah, roll your perception.
Okay. That's pretty good.
It is. Yet once again, the what's the right word? The night appears to be calm. Aside from some personal feelings, perhaps. Any inner thoughts?
Nah. Other than the fact that, sword, sword glow on me, sword glow on me.
Hmm. Let's ignore all the overlapping animations. I screwed something up.
All right, well, I guess I'll wake up Zhao.
Mm-hmm. Zhao is awakened.
That was interesting.
What was?
The accidentally putting back on the conditions we were taking off.
Oh.
Okay, bedtime.
19 on that perception.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah. The night appears. Wait a second. What's that in the distance? And that's where we end today's session.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanging piece of garbage.
Immediately makes the tent dark.
Isn't it opaque from outside regardless of if it's dark inside or not?
Yeah, it's completely opaque.
So
on
all
the
that
Oh
outside.
yeah, so that doesn't matter.
You make
Got a
the
point.
outside grass colored.
Yeah.
Well, alright. He's gonna make it blend in from the outside then, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it doesn't work. Either way, as I said, those are the matters for the next session. For we
What
are
the frick?
What? Devil?
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What's wrong?
My mom went outside my window and friggin' talked to me.
Oh, she was being a stalker. I see.
And
Scared the crap out of me. Sorry, carry on.
Brett glitched his token.
Why did you do that? What did you do? You're
He
skinny.
spammed the flip button too many times.
If you just keep hitting F, and then if you do it too quick, it shrinks you.
Okay. Hold on a second. Alright, I deafened myself for this. That way I can wrap it up clearly and clean. Hope everyone who was watching enjoyed the show. This was again episode 19. Hope you had fun. Sorry if I was tired sounding or hearing the fan or whatever. We're trying to do our best to be perfect about all this. It's just difficult. I will catch you all next week. Although actually take a half pause for a second here to make sure we've been shuffles around on scheduling. No, not next week. Right. 13th is the killing floor too. 20th. We'll see you all on the 20th, folks. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Take care.